Hey folks, Joe Master Lee here. Now the problem with most dudes is that they don't know how to cook. And the reality is that it's really freaking easy to cook some fresh food. Why spend all the money doing takeout and eating out when that money could be spent on really important stuff like video games and comic books and women, of course, right? You know, of course. So I'm gonna give you a tip on how to make fried rice. It's ultra simple, and quite frankly, it's the ultimate way to eat leftovers. All you need, cook some white rice. I'm not gonna explain how to cook white rice. It's pretty freaking easy. Make sure the rice is a day old. That's trick number one. In other words, once you cook it, put it in the fridge, cover it up. Day old rice is a little bit harder, it's firmer, so it's perfect for fried rice. Another key ingredient for fried rice, eggs. The third thing you need, vegetables. Just about any kind of vegetable, so you chop them up small enough, works perfect. Corn, peas, green onions. And one more thing you need, of course, is meat. Any kind of meat. Leftover meat, grilled meat, stuff you got from the freezer, stuff from a can. Doesn't even really matter. You chop up meat, you put it in, and it's delicious. That combination, in essence, is the heart of fried rice. I'm gonna show you some of the things I do to make it tastier. Now, my two special ingredients to make fried rice tastier comes down to this. Sesame oil, white pepper. You put these two things on top of your fried rice, you're gonna be like thinking, did I just buy this from a Chinese restaurant or what? Now we're gonna prep. All right, so this is the kind of meat I'm gonna put into my fried rice. Over the last day or two, we have leftover meat. So I just went through my fridge and I found 4 kinds of vegetables I could throw into my fried rice. Okay, frozen peas, leftover frozen corn, some celery, and green onions. I think it's actually gonna be a pretty tasty combination right there. So, next thing you do, gotta chop the bejesus out of these things. All right, so this celery ain't quite that fresh anymore. It's a little limp, like an old dude's wang, right? So I'm gonna throw away a lot of these stems and use some of the stiffier ones. Is that a word? Yeah, it is a word for me. So throw away the old wangs, use the fresh wang. Soy sauce is a water-based sauce, so if you put too much in, it is gonna make your fried rice mushy. So it sounds like my corn's cooking up just perfectly, and I'm gonna stir fry that baby up. I'm gonna chop up some hot dog and put them into the fried rice. Hot dog is awesome for fried rice. Don't knock it till you try it. And why not? A big old wad of corned beef hash. Throwing that in too. So this is what I'm gonna do. Got my pan here, it's heating up. I got my medley of completely random leftover bits of meat, and I'm throwing it all in there. Boom. All right, then I'm gonna throw that into this storage pot. I'm basically cooking everything ahead of time and getting it ready to dump it on top of the fried rice in the last minute. Now I'm gonna make my eggs. All I got is 3 leftover eggs here, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna use them. All right, now you probably are wondering what happened to all the green onions. They're right here. The trick is not to cook these things until the end. You sprinkle on top of the fried rice once everything is cooked, because green onions get mushy really fast. So now what I wanna do is take all my day-old rice and start cooking it up. It's gonna take a little bit of time because it's probably just a little bit harder. You wanna cook it up just to soften it a bit. All right, so this is a good time to put in your sesame oil like I'm doing right here, right? Put some of that on top to give it a little bit of flavor. This is a good time to put in a little bit more salt on top of the rice if you want a little bit more flavor on top of that baby. That bad boy is looking just fantastic. Okay, what's the last step? This. Pour it all in there. Now, I didn't actually cook the celery ahead of time, so what I'm gonna do is actually I want to put the celery in first to give it a chance to cook a little bit more. And you mix. That's just pretty. Now, because this is home cooking and not restaurant food, you can throw in even more of the better stuff. Because you know in restaurants, they always skim, right? They always give you the less amount if they could. They're trying to make money. At home, you could just stack it with loads of meat. Shoot, there could be more meat than rice in your dish for all I care. Look at that. Ah, ooh, that's pretty. All right, the eggs. Pour that bad boy on top. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Uh-huh. Beautiful. Beautiful mix. Pour that baby right on top. Turn off the heat, and that's it. I'm gonna throw all this into a plate here. Find my first victim. It's gonna be my wife. Oh, actually before that, one of the first cardinal rules as a cook, taste your own crap before you serve it. So here we go. I'm gonna taste test this first, just to make sure I got the right amount of flavor in there. You know what? It does need a little bit more flavor. Because lately the wife and I have been getting into spicy food. Jalapenos. That's right. And then America's new favorite sauce, sriracha. That's Vandilio-tastic. Awesome. Awesome. All right, my wife who's a late riser today, it's literally noon and she's getting up and she's eating breakfast lunch. We are now having fried rice. All right, babe, ultimate taste test time. That's what I want to see. 2 thumbs up. There you go. That's how I make my fried rice. Now it's just time to dig in and eat. It's a little hot.
This is how we're gonna cook. I am kind of drunk. We are going to put jalapenos, peppers. That's gonna be awesome. Then we are going to put the portobello portobello mushroom. One of my favorite. Ground beef and a ground pork.